We're back with Nostalgia Week. This time, we have to have what some people will consider the best to do it currently. The best one doing it currently, I should say. Daddyphatsnaps. We got his classic, his OG Dabi rap, Fallen, featuring McGwire. Now, not only is this track the track that helped that made me discover McGwire, but this is the track. And funny enough, if you scroll back onto the channel, I might post the thumbnail here, if I remember to. But I actually did an actual reaction to this one a few years back in my earlier years. But the reason why this track has such a sentimental value to me is because it's like the first track that I could say that, oh hey, like, because I was always kind of like nervous to like ever like show people or whatever, and like I was always kind of like, I would always like listen to nerdcore like in secret, right? Because I was afraid of what people would think. I didn't know if people were gonna rock with it like that. I didn't want to show people or anything like that. But when I listened to this is when I was able to show some people. They messed with it, and it gained my overall confidence ability in being able to like, yeah, like I listened to nerdcore. Like I listened to this. And since then I've put so many people onto some dope artists since then. And this, I would not have been able to do that if it wasn't for this track. This track was so fire back in the day. I mean, it's still fire. It's probably one of the few tracks that can actually hold up in today's nerdcore. Just in terms of like quality and subject matter and stuff like that. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we, peeps? So let's see what DPS and McGwire had cooked up for us. Pause here, read through the My Hero Academia. Have not read the My Hero Academia manga. The song is inspired by how I think it's funny, because now we know how it all plays out. Headphones are dedicated speakers are highly recommended. I got you, bro. You already know I stay strapped. You already know I stay strapped. Let's see what he got cooked up. Oh, and I've been meaning to mention, if you guys, sorry for the quick pause. I just wanted to say too, if you guys are liking Nostalgia Week, if you guys have been checking out all these videos, and you guys realize, oh hey, I noticed you don't have a reaction to this old track on your channel. Let me know. If we can get a bunch of people to like, if somebody comments it and it gets a ton of likes, I'll definitely see what I can do about checking it out, because I'm not gonna lie, nowadays I'm normally pretty caught up with everybody's drops, but in terms of like their older drops, I over my head, like there's probably a lot of popular tracks from these artists that they made way back when that I completely just missed out on. It was probably when I was like still newer in the community or anything like that. So feel free, if there's any like older tracks you guys want to see me react to, let me know down in the comments below. And if it gets quite a few likes, I'll see what I can do about getting a reaction posted for you guys. Produced, mixed, and mastered by DPS. Visuals by Nick.
Feeling the clouds all around me cover my mind.
I'll never forget, this was my introduction to McGwire. I remember hearing his voice for the first time. I thought we were going to church.
I won't let my world fall down in front of my eyes. Coming with the blue flame, y'all. Erased it.
And still to this day, man, McGwire just has a certain soul to his voice, man. It's just a certain soul that I don't think anybody in nerdcore has come close to replicating. He's just so one of one. He just has a certain thing about him that is just, it's almost like you're drawn to it, if that makes sense.
Won't stop now, I can already taste it. Blood stains and impatience blow up now, no whole life waiting. I was hoping you'd take my side.
Yep.
I won't let my world fall down in front of mine. needed love, I beat to my own drum set. Step ahead.
Oh, this is the video too. I forgot he had these little face reveal segments in here. This was my first time seeing what DPS looked like as well. I didn't realize what DPS looked like until I saw this video. And I think the McGwire, if I'm not mistaken, also had one. Obviously this was my introduction to McGwire, so I didn't realize what he looked like, but I know he had like a little like segment where he showed his face for a brief second. But yeah, this was the first time I completely I didn't know he was this jacked and built until I saw this.
I manifest the path I haven't done yet. Been the bone collector, all depressed to my agenda. Shake the earth, engulf the wind with fire, moving like September.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, moving like September, like the song and the group.
What you gonna do? Call 5-0. Thought that you knew I'm a psycho. C-O-D, D-B-D.
Death by Dabi, I know.
That follow your set though, high key. No, I know. That's high no. Spit flames everywhere I go. Have mercy, yeah, but why not?
Spit flames everywhere I go, because Dabi literally flames, but also DPS spits flames.
But I have a question, lend me your attention. I just need some depth on something. Maybe you have failed to mention. Maybe if you think about it, you have led to my ascension. So I cleared out my itinerary to give this final lesson. I'll address it, broken unprecedented. Who better than me than to wrestle with it? This hate in my heart, but it's once a minute. Said it's warming the fire to nestle in it. I'm the best who did it, but you did it. Had a time for me. I don't wanna hear it, don't lie to me. Got a new day, Grim Reaper. Now I'm gonna earn that sight when I sweep them. Fuck,
hey.
Saying I don't need a brother. In a different league, you can keep what you gonna say. Turn the page on your calendar, I do it any day. Hey, you talking shit, load the flickers, I am on the way. Told you boys I'm a killer. Either you with me or not, you can be the victim or be the villain. Choose who I'm clearing the block.
Dude, that I still remember hearing that line. You can choose to be the victim or the villain. Essentially saying, you're either on our side or you're dead. That's it. You can't, because there's no point of you being a hero, because you're not going to be a hero at the end of the day. You're going to be dead. That's a crazy line, bro. That line oozes aura, bro. That line oozes. If somebody said that to me in modern day, bro, I'm packing my shit up and going home, because I already know it's a wrap for me. It's a wrap for me.
I can pay percent, you're civilian, all the million. You are the system, look at me, ignore the prison. Save all that talk for your bitch, I just kill him, kill him. Let me ask you a question, cause I'm just curious to know, not being passive aggressive, what was it? Was I not good enough? And look me in the eyes when you talk. You turn that fucking head again, I'll turn your body to chalk. Cause this redemption arc, you're on your past too shoddy to walk. Your excuses fall to pieces like my body when hard. Doesn't matter what you say, I still got bodies to drop.
I like that line too, because it also, my body falls to pieces when it's hot. Because Dabi's literally like, parts of his body are literally like stitched together because his body was apart. Okay, I see what you see. So there's some of the stuff I might not have caught in the moment, because I'm not gonna lie. If you guys do go back to watch the original video, I was not as good as a reactor, in my opinion. So hearing, so I wasn't able. I didn't pick up as much stuff as I did. So it's good to be able to listen back to and pick up on some new stuff that it wasn't necessarily familiar with back then.
Wanna see you crumble way before I body you power, yeah. Clouds all around me, cover my mind. Feeling your
and then you got the fire cackling.
Me, ruin my life. And I watch bridges burn before my time.
Dude, the amount of unspeakable things I would do for McGwire's voice, even for just 24 hours, I would do a lot of unspeakable things. I would give up. I would sell my soul to the devil himself for McGwire's voice. I want to be so real.
I won't let my world fall down in front of my eyes.
There it is.
With the blue flame, y'all. Erased it, won't stop now.
Shout out to DPS, bro. Shout out to DPS. Like I said, just a classic on a track that I definitely think stands the test of time in terms of the nerdcore community, because I feel like you can go back and listen to that at any point, and it still holds up. Well, maybe not in terms of like DPS's current stuff, because obviously everybody, including DPS, have improved so much, but in terms of just listenability. Because I know a lot of times, especially within nerdcore, because of how higher quality everything's becoming, that sometimes going back and listening to the old stuff, it can be kind of tough because you're so spoiled with how high quality it is. But I feel like this one is one that stands the test of time. So it was good that I came back to revisit it. And honestly, I don't listen to this song as much as I do, because it's a banger. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's a banger. So shout out to everybody who was a part of it. Shout out to DPS and McGwire. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for another day of nostalgia week. But as always, make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Road to 3,000 subscribers, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace.